I'd been cheating on him for 3 years with his best friend. We had 2 kids, 3 and 6 years old. And when all this came out, and I hid it for 3 years in the church, when all of this came out, he looked at me and listen, a good therapist knows your feelings are valid and you can feel all of those things. He was mad. He was hurt. He was confused. He was disoriented. All those things were still true. None of that was underscored or not a part of his experience. But what was also a part of his experience, because he had been submitting and surrendering to the Lord so faithfully for so long, was he literally looked at me, and all I expected him to do was exactly what every man had done in my life, my dad, all these other men, was to leave. And instead, he looked at me and he said, "Casey, I don't know how to not love you." That is when Jesus became my Lord. That is when I got grace for the first time in my life. I realized that that is what Jesus had been saying to me all along. You don't understand, girl. You can run from me. You can hide from me. You can be mad at me. You can do all these things. And the reality is, I don't know how to not love you.
This right here is exactly why I see all these women run to Christianity. They view it as a sanctuary to all their bad decisions because they know it will accept them at whatever condition they come in, and it's full of simpy, dumb men to sweep it up, and women like this prove it. It also shows that a lot of the time that these women don't actually believe in it. Even if they're going, saying the words, putting on the costume, it's just a show like everything else to them. And then when they needed to come in and save their ass, they all of a sudden find grace. It wasn't the years he put in with you, the family he built with you. Nah, it was me being horrible and him staying anyways. This is exactly why all the men are running towards Islam, because Christianity can't keep any of the women in line. And when the reward is the same as being ran through or pure, there's no incentive to be the latter. So it's not some great mystery on why men are abandoning Christianity, because there's no punishment and they expect you to sweep it up. And honestly, how do we know she's just not lying now? She lied years about one thing, so why wouldn't she lie years about another? And with the sad music, the host crying, it makes it look like it's some sort of redemption story, when really it's a horror one. And from the outside looking in, it looks like a place I really wouldn't want to be a part of, where you can be devoted for years and this is what you get. The optics don't make it look like it's a place for men. And unless Christianity takes a page out of Islam's book and at least stops uplifting these women, you'll see it just declining further, because it just shows men that it won't stop women doing from what you're worried about, and forces you to hold the forgiveness card. Meanwhile, she may not be believing any of it.